Hello everybody and welcome to a new video on my channel. I know it's been a long time since I last produced one. And today I thought I would talk to you a little bit about two CDs that arrived from Naxos yesterday. One of them is actually a Naxos CD and the other one is distributed by Swedish Naxos. The CD Naxos is part of their 19th century Italian classic series. It is music by Giovanni Sgambati. We're hearing two works by him. First, it's Sinfonia Festiva, which is a work that, according to the booklet, one doesn't know too much about when or why it was composed, but it is a standalone overture that is 8 minutes 57 seconds long and that has not been recorded before. Recorded before has, however, his piano concerto in G minor, opus 15 done, which is 41:15 long and has three movements. The piano performer Massimiliano Dammerini, with excuse my Italian pronunciation, sadly died just recently, unexpectedly. And these are recordings made a couple of years ago, and they are wonderfully performed here. And he performs the piano concerto with the greatest of finesse, and it's an attractive work. And so is the overture also. I mean, to be honest with you, it's not the best overture I've ever heard. I mean, it's not up there with Brahms' Tragic Overture or Academic Fest Overture or some other overtures. But I like it a lot. And the Orchestra Sinfonia di Roma under the direction of Francesco Lavecchia, once again with reservation for the Italian pronunciation, does a splendid job throughout the whole disc. This is 50 minutes of very good classical music. I can very easily recommend these. A good piano concerto is never wrong, and especially not when it's one that I had never heard before by a composer I actually didn't know, to say the least, and with such wonderful performances. So this is highly recommended to those who likes piano and orchestral music, and you can stream and listen to it even if you don't want to buy it. The other CD that came is completely different than that one. This is actually a jazz CD. It's Summer Me, Winter Me by Stacey Kent. Stacey Kent has a lot of songs that she performs in concert but has not recorded. And a lot of times when she's out in concert, people ask the jazz singer, on what album is that song? And she can now finally says, I have recorded some of those songs that you have often requested to have on CD. And as always with Stacey Kent, Jim Tomlinson has written some original music, which other people has put lyrics to, this time including the Nobel laureate Ishiguro from Japan. And she is accompanied by Jim, who performs, of course, his regulars. I mean, wine instrument he performs. He performs saxophone, flute, and clarinet, and he also does perform a bit of keyboard percussion and guitar. You can hear guitar on the track. And there are two different piano trios that accompany her. One on most of the tracks and another one of three of the tracks. It is actually 11 tracks here and over 50 minutes of music. And she performs two versions of the Jacques Brel classic Ne me quitte pas, and the English version, If You Go Away, she is also the trio is or is augmented or is highlighted by a string quartet which features on that track. There's lovely notes in the booklet from both Stacy and from Jim about the recording and the recording process in both English and French. And there are also the English lyrics to the three original songs. This is happy jazz. This is the type of jazz that doesn't hurt a fly, as we say in Sweden. But it's wonderful music. It is. I like it. This is perfect. So I mean, I've been sitting here doing work, my ordinary job today. You know, counting and proofreading material. And this is perfect. Both these CDs are perfect to put in the background while you work. You don't have to have you don't have to put an effort into listening to them. Sometimes I like classical music with a bit of bite, but these and jazz music with a bit of bite, but not neither of these two CDs are of that kind. Not that they are bad in any way. I mean, I think it's pretty good to sometimes just listen to a CD where you don't have to make an extra effort to listen. Just smooth musical background. So these two are highly recommended for those who wants to hear smooth jazz with an excellent singing and excellent performing. I should say that all musicians on this Stacey Kent CD in her backing group performs very well. The two piano trios play seamlessly. I've trouble hearing which one of the piano trios there is. If it moved it, if they, sorry about that, if the booklet didn't state that there were two different piano trios, I wouldn't have guessed. If somebody said to me, there are three tracks with one piano trio and the rest tracks with another piano trio, I want you to tell you which piano trio which plays on which tracks. I couldn't do that. I mean, they're seamless. And as always, he has a very nice voice. So, Stacey Kent is recommended to the jazz lover, and the other one is recommended to those who want high octane symphonic music with a good, sadly too early deceased piano player as a soloist. And both are recommended to music lovers who need something to ease their mind off while working or reading, doing a crossword puzzle, cleaning or cooking. I mean, this is music that you should have in the background when you do something else. I mean, I don't mind listening to music that is listenable music. I mean, music that you should listen to 100%. But I am not going to say that this is that type of music. I feel it's more like background music. Not that it's a background noise or anything. It does have that much confidence or that much thing in it that it can be listened to also separately if you want to listen to it and well deeply into it. It's very possible. And I should also say to you that as always with the Nexus CD, the liner notes are in great depth, both in English and in Italian in this case. And they are lovely to read because you learn a lot about the composer and music that you didn't know that much about. So, two highly recommended CDs. Thank you and have a nice Christmas 2023.